Hi, Danny. How's it going?
Great. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Nice, nice, nice. So we're here to talk about your newest single, Tutu.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be dropping tomorrow morning, or
N-
actually tonight. Midnight.
Nice, nice, nice. So to start off with, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from New Jersey, so I'm like about an hour outside of New York City, Central Jersey. And then I moved. I live in Brooklyn now. I moved to New York when I was 21.
And has music always been in your life?
Yeah, I started playing. I started playing music when I was 5 years old. I started with the violin, actually, but it kind of quickly switched to the piano when I was 6. So I've been playing piano for like 20 years.
Nice,
It's like always been in my life.
nice. Now with Tutu, were you the producer of the song as well?
Yeah. I produced it and wrote it, and you know, did the vocals. I kind of did all of it, and I directed the video.
Now, when creating the song, what came first? Was it the production? Was it writing? What came first with creating
Mm-hmm.
Tutu?
Yeah, usually I start with the production. I start with the music because I think generally that's what comes a little bit more naturally to me. And it was actually, I think the first thing was like that little like piano thing in the beginning. The that's like the first thing that I like had. Um, and I sort of had the idea of like doing something because like I play for I'm a classical musician also, and that's what I'm trained as, like from way back. So, and I play for like ballet and for dance companies and things like that in New York. So I had the idea of kind of because that was sort of already in a sort of ballet sort of vein, that figure that's in the very beginning and throughout. And so I sort of had the idea of trying to kind of put like a classical or sort of like that sort of take or that sort of like vibe and kind of bringing it into the track. And so like there's string passages that happen later on and in the beginning, and sort of that's also what to some degree inspired the video. And so that was kind of where it all started, was like that little piano thing in the beginning.
The thing that
And
caught
then
me,
yeah.
the thing that caught me with Tutu was the bass line. I,
Interesting.
yeah. That bass
Yeah,
line was.
that was actually played. That was played on my keyboard, and like sometimes with bass lines, especially like if you're doing like something like the 808s or whatever, you'll like sort of program those in. But that one, like I think everything on this thing was played live, just about.
Now, when creating the visual for Tutu, how did that come about for you?
So I think it kind of started. I just had to be like, the first thing that I had was like just this sort of image of like a dark studio. Like actually, I had in mind of like a place that I work. It's like dark ballet studio with like a couple of dancers sitting against a bar, a ballet bar, and so that was just the first thing I had, and so I kind of just worked from that, and I already sort of had this thing. I mean, like it was already kind of in a dance vein. It's already had to some degree this idea of like having influences from ballet, and so since I know a lot about that style and world and people in that world, so I decided to like sort of put that in the video and had a few dancers come in, friends of mine, and we worked on a video, or we worked on a video together, and yeah, so that was like kind of the origin of it.
Was it hard process to create the video?
Um, yeah, I mean, video, it like making a video. It can be hard, definitely. It's a lot of logistical stuff, and so it's like in that case, it's like renting space and like managing people and trying to get everybody's schedule to line up. Um, and in this case, I do a lot of my stuff, as you probably like can tell, like DIY. So that was the case with the video too. And so it was like I had a handful of friends come in and help, and we shot it in this like ballet studio in Queens, like super low budget, and and just tried to do the best we could. But so like if it's like DIY, you kind of have to do all this stuff yourself. And so it was like figuring out all the lighting and figuring out like there's like a million things that come into it, even just in the room, and like trying to just get everything to look right. So it can be difficult. I think honestly the most difficult part is just everything that's happening outside of the shot. Like once the camera's rolling, it's not super difficult. It's just like getting everything to fit together and be in place and like look good on in the shot. And it's just it can be tough.
Now, when it comes to the lyrics of Tutu, what is the core meaning behind the song for you?
I think it's like it's mostly. I think it has a lot of like kind of like sexual undertones. There's some of it that's a little bit more abstract and is kind of like picture painting. I would say it's like has a general kind of like air of like eroticism, but like it's not. I'm not really like telling a story necessarily. I'm more just kind of painting pictures or sketching out like things, but it's not. I'm not really. It's not a deep meaning.
Now, when I was reading, I seen there was an amazing backstory to your name. Could you kind of tell me a little bit more about your name?
Yeah. So Dandelot is a book. Actually, it's like a textbook. Basically. So that, like when I was studying music, I went to music school for 1 year, and I was there. I was studying, and I was in this class. It was like the hardest class at the school I was going to. It was like filled with graduate students, and then like me, 18 years old. And I was studying every week. You had pages from like various books that you had to study, and then come in each week and perform for the teacher. Um, and this teacher was like somebody who like studied like in France with Nadia Boulanger. Like, if you would just look her up, she's like taught Quincy Jones and like Aaron Copland and George Gershwin. It's like an amazing story just to that part of it. But so when I was in class with this teacher, we had to do this every week, and so I don't know. There's something about that time when I was a student of music, like explicitly, that is it's almost like at the to some degree it's like the foundation of my identity, like as an artist or as a musician, is that time to a degree, because it's like I'm not sure what it is about it. I mean, like you're kind of opening up, you're kind of discovering like who you are, what's important to you, what this stuff, music, like what it means to you, and like the impact it's having on your life. You're like kind of just really like digging into that, and you're also like searching for like a deeper understanding of the stuff. So it felt to me kind of appropriate to like bring that time somehow into what I was doing and kind of put it at the heart of what I was doing. So I kind of just took the title of that book and just like stole it, used it as my name, as a way to sort of like center that idea or that time or kind of that, I don't know, space.
Now, if it's one thing that the listeners can get out of your song, what would you want them to get out of Tutu?
Oh, it's tough. I mean, I think everybody takes something else, something unique or something like their own out of it. I'm not sure if it's like, I'm not sure if as long as they're still getting something valuable out of it, I think that's great. I mean, like, what I'm more just trying to do is create something that I think has value or has some kind of like inherent aesthetic, like beauty or value or something like that. And if people, people can take whatever they find valuable out of it, and they'll probably be different for every person.
Yeah. Where can they
That
go?
was great.
Where can they go to watch the video and purchase the music or stream the music?
You can go to my website at www.dandelot.net. or you could go to my YouTube channel, or you can find me on Instagram and Twitter and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I appreciate everything, Dandelot.